you can sometimes think of technology as a kind of amplifier applied to human nature. I guess one of the ways I sometimes think about it is that everybody now gets to do all the time the kind of things that only a few people did sometimes in most of human history. Adult literacy itself was a minority pursuit until 70 years ago. That's about when more than 50% of the world's adults even became literate. And now, devices in pocket and so on, the majority of the world's adult population are engaging in kind of a written and recorded culture, in information culture. And I guess there's a chapter about technology, but what I feel is that with technology, we always need to remember that there's no such thing as a neutral tool. If I want to kill you, guns are much better than flowers. If I want to express myself in a very complicated way, a book is perhaps better than a tweet, and so on. And so I think we need to bring to bear upon the technological systems we use, really quite sharp critical skills. And the interesting thing for me is that, a book of critical thinking, a book about cognitive bias, for most of human history, most people were subsisting. People were not writing, people were not reading, people were not engaging in the kind of representation of ideas and arguments. And now, you go on social media and almost everybody is engaging in incredibly sophisticated information retrieval, provenance, reading between the lines, studies of rhetoric and so on. And we don't know the full consequences of this yet. I don't think it's bad, sort of full stop necessarily in any ways, but I think that it behoves us to really think through what the non-neutrality of these systems means, and to ask, well, what kind of behaviours does this system push us towards? What does it bring out in us? What specific traits does it play off or amplify? And in what ways can we, sort of knowingly enter into negotiation with it? In what ways can we make sure that we have meaningful choices that we accept as well as reject and so on? So I could go on for ages.